Hi everybody. Recently I have asked one question. Do you think that fatigue is connected with our gut problems? Yeah, what do I mean by fatigue? So fatigue can be feeling tired all the time, or having like brain fog, difficulties concentrating, having headaches, migraines, especially when we stand up, or if this doesn't improve, even if we have a good night's sleep and it's still going on, it's continuous, that means that we are suffering from fatigue. The researchers have found that in the people who have chronic fatigue syndrome, they call it chronic fatigue syndrome, they found in their blood inflammatory markers. So what does it mean? That means that there is constant inflammation going on in their body, which can be caused by having a leaky gut, where the bacteria, especially gram-negative bacteria, they leak, go into the blood and creates antibodies who are fighting this inflammation, fighting this bacteria, and creating fatigue, chronic fatigue, right? So studies have shown that this is not a psychological disease, so you don't need medications for antidepressant or anything else for your brain. So actually it's connected with everything starts from our gut. Okay, it's connected with our gut, so there is constant connection. So having a leaky gut also have other symptoms, like because it's creating inflammation throughout whole our body, and it creates other symptoms like cause food allergies, sensitivities, skin rashes and skin itching, then headaches, migraines, then it can cause also joint pain, muscle pain like fibromyalgia and similar. Then it causes depression, anxiety, which is connected with the brain, with the fatigue that we mentioned above. Then diarrhea, constipation, bloating, cramps, fatigue, adrenal fatigue. So all this is created from the inflammation, which starts from having leaky gut. So what can leak through our gut? So it can leak bacteria and their toxins. So also they produce their toxins. Then it can leak undigested particles from our food, which is undigested with when we have gut disbalance. Then viruses, parasites, and yeast. They can all leak through our leaky gut and creates antibodies and creates inflammation. So, for example, if mitochondria, you know that mitochondria is producing ATP, the energy for our cells and the energy for our whole body, right? And when there is inflammation in our body, mitochondria is focusing on reducing and fighting the inflammation. So let's say it, instead of producing 100% energy, is producing maybe 30% of energy. The rest is focused on fighting the inflammation, right? So that's why we are feeling more tired and fatigued. We don't have energy because there is inflammation in our body, constant chronic fatigue syndrome. And as I explained, is connected with having a leaky gut. So adjusting the diet may be the one way to help this symptom, chronic fatigue syndrome, right? So if you have chronic fatigue syndrome, you want to do everything to reduce the inflammation, right? So that's our main goal. So who wants to reduce the inflammation? And by adjusting the diet. So tell me in the comments, so me, if you are the one who wants to reduce the inflammation, and subsequently you will reduce the chronic fatigue and your brain fog and feeling tired all the time. So the root cause is the inflammation through the leaky gut. So who wants to change and start adjusting the diet and reduce the inflammation? So if you're the one, I created a free 3-day GDS free challenge. What does it mean? This means gluten, dairy, and sugar free challenge. It's only 3 days and it's free, starting on 1st of November. And you can join on the link above. And there will be recipes and you will be following, I will guide you step by step along the way together, okay? So people who have gone through the same challenge have experienced more energy, improved energy, imagine just in 3 days. So improved energy, digestion is improved, and no more constipation and diarrhea. Then pain, joint pain improved, and also brain fog improved, and all the symptoms from 1 being the worst, feeling the worst, and 10 being the best, from symptoms from 1 until 9. Some people experience that much improvement just in 3 days. Okay, so if you're the one who wants to join, just click on the link above, and I will guide you step by step. We will have just 3 days. Okay, so the people who commented on my post of is fatigue connected with our gut, there are a lot of good comments and suggestions, so that and you're all right, actually it is connected. Valsa says if the food is not absorbed properly, that can lead to fatigue. That's correct, because if the food is not digested, it cannot be absorbed, like the minerals and vitamins, nutrients, all the benefits from the food, we cannot absorb it, and this is actually feeding our cells, and that's why our cells are depleted from these vitamins, minerals, and it's that's why we may feel tired also. Amer says existence of toxic matter inside the human body reduces freshness and creates fatigue. That is correct. As I explained, toxins also can leak through the leaky gut, creates antibodies and creates inflammation throughout our body. And then our body is trying to fight the inflammation and creating fatigue. We feel tired all the time. And Lisa said, I want to know as well. Okay, so I thought I believe I explained to everything. So now you understand. If you want to know more, just let me know. Julie says it's called gut-brain axis. It communicates back and forth. So listen to your brain after you have eaten some food. That's correct. So it's all connected through these molecules, these communication signals that our gut sends, and all the cells communicate through each other, and that's called gut-brain axis. And for every signal going from the brain to the gut, there are 9 signals going from the gut to our brain. So they said our gut is the second brain. Actually, they think it's the first brain. You feel it in your gut, right? So listen to your brain after you have eaten some food. So let's try this challenge, and we will see how you will feel after you have eaten the food that is in the recipes, and I will help you all the way. So we start on 1st of November, and join on the link above. So see you soon. Bye.